Hey guys, I wanted to share with you my stamp organization. So right now I have everything in these two containers. They usually sit up here on my desk, which is a little bit of a hot mess right now from lots of crafting lately. But I got the idea of how to organize from Jennifer McGuire. She uses containers that are double wide and have a divider down the middle. I just found these at like a craft store. They're pretty much like about 5 inches wide, so they fit all my 4x6 stamps perfectly. I have 3x4 stamps here. I don't have anything larger that's a 6x8, so it works out pretty well. I created these divider tabs myself using just basic cardstock, writing on it in Sharpie, and then putting it through my Mink laminating machine to seal them so they wouldn't get wrecked. Rounded the corners because the sharp edges were really sharp. I think I got that tip from Jennifer McGuire, I'm not sure. But my most used are in this bin. So I keep them on the left hand side. My lesser used ones are on the right. So I have all of my travel sets. I don't do anything special to organize them. There's ones by Ali Edwards, Kelly Perky, this one random pink paisley, but most of them are Ali or Kelly. There's an Ali Studio. I'm not really even concerned with getting stamp pockets. I just don't really care. It's not something that's that difficult for me to pull my stamps out and put them back into an envelope. I'm not, you know, it's not that much of a time saver in my opinion. I have some alphabet stamps here. I don't keep a lot. I tend to use letter stickers or like thickers for a lot of my titles, but I do have some simple sets here. I have like a Kelly Perky, like a thin letter, the outline, a good like typewriter style. This one from Carrie Bradford, which is like multiples, which is cool for titles that need to be stamped out. And then here are some 6x8 sets from Kelly Perky that also include a 3x4 number. So I've got those like taped together. This one is like a solid and an outline of the same thing. So like I said, I'm really picky about the ones I keep on hand just because I know my style and what I'm going to use. And then back here I have my holiday stamps. So even if they're 3x4, I've got little tiny ones tucked down in here. This one's got to come out of packaging, but all of my Christmas stamps are in the front. I use them and I have the most of them. And then I have a couple Christmas die cut things from Heidi Swapp, and then here behind those I have like a seasonal, my season stamp. I have a couple Halloweens, a Thanksgiving one from Allie. That's one of the only ones that's like out of order. All the rest are actually back in order. I might move that back over. A Studio Calico, there's like another season one, another Halloween, and then an Easter. So very few that aren't Christmas or December daily related. And then in this box over here, I've got all of my 3x4 stamps that are from the Stories by the Month kit, except apparently for that Thanksgiving one here. So I've got like, in no particular order, nothing's labeled, but I have like January, and then January. And then it goes February, all the way through December. I have a few smaller stamps behind there. I have my jumbo Heidi Swapp stamp. I still use this one for month and day, but the year cut off like way back in 2009. But I really like the scripty font. On the side here, turned sideways, I have my 3x4 stamps from Ali that are like the type alphabet. Anything that's like a day in the life or more of like a universal kind of stamp set. Like here's Days of the Week. I've got this bag filled with jumbo Heidi Swapp months stamps. They came on like a massive sheet and I could not keep them like that. So they're cut out, they're on their plastic, and they're all just tucked in there separate. I have a couple more of the can't even think of the things for punching out on a die cut machine. And I have a few food themed stamps. Kelly Perky releases a lot of those. And then I also have this one from Ali, which I love. And then I have celebrations. So it's kind of like birthday theme stuff in here. I have a few from Ali and Kelly. And then miscellaneous is really just that, almost anything. I don't keep a ton of story stamps here, but I have a few. Lots of just totally random stuff. So like this one is Give, that one's Bring On Love, this one back here is like a planner crafty kind of stamp, another crafting stamp from Allie, a men's theme one for dads. So just kind of wanted to share that. I have over here this new spinner from scrapbook.com. Let me have my water here. So I keep like my most used supplies very handy. I've got my Mink toners and sprays. My stamp cleaner is in the back. My date style stamps are all right here that I can grab super easily. My most used inks are right here. I've got an extra red stays on there. My basic like punch, all my adhesives, all the stuff that I grab first and grab the most of. So I use this stamp cleaner here for my stamps. Works great for getting all the adhesive off. And the other thing I recommend is looking into and getting the correct stamp cleaner. So I have a cleaner for StazOn and I have a cleaner for water-based, and it makes a difference. Like StazOn is not coming off with a baby wipe. I don't even use baby wipes, although I've considered getting them. It works perfectly fine with my spray and then that scrubby pad and like a paper towel to wipe off all the excess. So just thought I would share that. And then I'm also going to show you how I have my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios stamper. So I will share a video with you of actually using it, but what I really love about this one is that it is 9x9. The way it's designed is that you could put a 12-inch piece of paper because this isn't limited here, so it can go off. It comes with magnets. You can use it for, if you can see here, clear stamps, or you can remove this and flip it around and attach any old rubber stamps that you have, which I think is super awesome. The grid goes every 1/4 inch. It helps you line up your stamps really, really well, and completely changed my stamping game having this little Tim Holtz thing. You can put your card in, you can stamp it multiple times to get a good ink compression. I do not like messy stamping. That's just the perfectionist in me. I like other messy things that look messy. Stamping is not one of them. I like that you can push it down over and over and over again and it won't really slip. But yeah, just thought I would share that with you for AE Stamp Week. Hope it helps someone get inspired to organize their stamps by theme or by type, however works for you, but just to get them organized so that you'll use them more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I've got my 3x4 card tucked into the corner of the stamping system. I've got my magnets holding it in place, and I'm trying to get my stamp set right where I want it. So what I do is I set my stamp down on the card, and then I use the top piece to pick it up. So I applied some StazOn ink to it, and I did not remove it to show you, but it wasn't completely perfect stamping, so I'm just adding a little bit more ink, pushing a little harder, and now I'm pulling it up so you can see it's a really nice, crisp, clean stamped image. I'm using StazOn because the card is a Kelly Perky one and it's slightly shiny. So I'm using my stamp scrubber and my StazOn ink remover to scrub the ink off, and I'm just grabbing a paper towel and stamping off. That's to help get all the spray out of the details of the stamp, and then I'm just using it to help remove anything that's on the actual stamper itself. So just wiping it off, and hopefully that will encourage you to buy your own. I really love using it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.